Against a backdrop of uncertainty, BRICS leaders are gathering this Sunday and Monday in Rio de Janeiro for talks focused on global security and trade. Chinese Premier Li Qiang arrived having held a bilateral meeting with Brazil's President Lula da Silva on Saturday. The two strategic partners agreed to cooperate on using artificial intelligence to improve agriculture production in both countries. Lula also invited China to join an initiative to protect the world's forests. Without naming the United States, Brazil's president opened the meeting with a warning, saying multilateralism and sovereignty are under attack.
Hard-won achievements, such as the climate and trade regimes, are under threat. In the wake of the worst health crisis in decades, the global health system is facing an unprecedented assault. Absurd demands over intellectual property still restrict access to medicines. International law has become a dead letter, along with the peaceful resolution of disputes.
Lula continued calling for Israel to halt its actions in Gaza and for the creation of a Palestinian state. He also denounced the violation of Iran's territorial integrity, just as he said he denounced the violation of Ukraine's territorial integrity.
NATO's recent decision is fueling an arms race. It seems easier to allocate 5% of the GDP to military spending than to deliver the promised 0.7% for official development assistance. This shows that the resources to implement the 2030 agenda do exist, but they are unavailable due to lack of political will. It is always easier to invest in war than in peace.
Lula finished by saying the only path forward is through dialogue, and once again offered the UN Friends of Peace group, which was created by Brazil and China, as a vehicle for mediation of the conflicts. A second afternoon session included the heads of state from the 10 BRICS partner nations and focused on strengthening multilateralism, trade, and the ethical use of artificial intelligence. Wrapping up the first day of the summit, BRICS leaders released the Rio Declaration, a joint statement positioning the bloc as the voice of the global South, advocating for inclusiveness, sustainability, and a world order grounded in international law. Lucrecia Franco, CGTN, Rio de Janeiro.